Do some work with Jen.
EP is now 82.
This is fun, enjoyable.
In 1992, retired from a career in electronics, he suffered an acute virus infection that destroyed part of his brain.
Research and development, that's what I like.
Most of his thinking skills survived the damage virtually intact.
Why should people pay taxes?
To support their country and their counties and states to pay for things.
If you were lost in the forest during the day, how would you go about finding your way out?
I would find a river and follow the river down to wherever it may go. Ocean, lake.
EP can also copy complex drawings.
About it, huh?
And he not only has no difficulty repeating back a list of words, in this case, dog, raccoon, lion, and parrot.
Dog, raccoon, lion, and a parrot.
Good.
But he even has a little sly fun with Jen along the way.
What you gotta add is about 2 more.
Oh, really?
Then
Would
I
that make
think
it tougher?
Then that would catch them. 7, you know. Leaf. Medicine.
EP really hits his stride when the testing of his cognitive skills involves Jen's laptop computer.
Gold. Having been in electronics over the years, I am amazed at all this. It's just wonderful. Believe me, little printed circuits, just, oh, you can't believe it. It used to be in a 6-foot rack, and down to this, it's just wonderful. When I was in electronics, this would be in a 6-foot rack.
But it's now that something odd about EP's behavior becomes apparent.
Printed circuits, diodes, triodes, and all that stuff in there. Oh, it's just amazing, believe me. When I was in electronics, this would be in a 6-foot rack. This would be in a 6-foot rack. It would be in a couple 6-foot racks. It would be in 6-foot racks. This would be in a 6-foot rack. And now look at it, down to this. Little printed circuits. And
So he's not aware that he's told us 3 or 4 times that he used to be in electronics, that a computer used to fill a room, and that now it's down to the size of a microchip. He's just not aware that he's said those things several times.
No, he tells us the same stories again and again. We've heard these stories before, and we'll hear these stories again.
the equipment that it takes.
How was it? How have you been enjoying this
I enjoy this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It is interesting, isn't it?
Look at the work you guys are doing. You're getting wonderful, I believe.
I'm sorry, I forget her name. What's her name?
Her name?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Have you met Jennifer before today?
I think so, yes. I'm not positive, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom.
No.
Oh, that's
It's okay.
Yeah.
We all have.
Well, we all get that way.
Oh, sure. How much have you worked with him?
We have probably visited his house 200 times.
200 times. And for him, is each time the first time for him?
Well, you see, it's yes and no. It's clear that he does have a record of the experiences that are based on the habits, the interactions, the emotional values of the interactions, the fact that they've been positive and not negative. He certainly lets us in the door faster.
I mean, like you saw, he couldn't tell you my name.
Yeah.
He couldn't tell you if he saw me before. But there's definitely a rapport there that I think has been built, and he's aware on some level. I read you some words about 15 minutes ago. 4 of them. 4 words. Do you remember me reading you 4 words?
No, I can't
No?
recall. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Don't need to
My
apologize.
mind is getting old.
That's okay. I read you 4 animals, and I want you to tell me yes if you think the animal was on the list I read you about 15 minutes ago, or no if it was not on the list.
Wonderful.
Okay? Cat.
Yes.
How sure are you?
I feel reasonably sure
Reasonably
on that cat.
sure? Uh-huh. Raccoon.
No. I feel no.
Giraffe.
Yes.
How sure are you that I read you
I'm
that
real
one?
sure on that.
Real sure?
They're beautiful animals,
Okay.
believe me.
Lion.
No.
Okay.
EP's inability to remember things that happened just a few minutes ago can be traced directly to the damage the virus inflicted on his brain a decade ago. The areas destroyed were in his temporal lobes, Most critically, a structure called the hippocampus and the brain tissue immediately around it. Without a hippocampus, EP lives in a permanent present. Anything new that happens to him simply doesn't get recorded.
Do you remember drawing something for me today?
No.
Drawing something about
No.
15, 20 minutes ago?
No.
Remember picking? Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't apologize.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying. Thank you.
But although EP can't record new memories, old ones from the years before his hippocampus was destroyed are remarkably intact.
Hayward.
He grew up in Hayward, California.
How about your house on Castro Valley Boulevard to the Hayward Theater? You remember where the Hayward Theater is?
Yes, I would leave the house and turn to the right to A Street, down A Street to Castro Boulevard, and turn to the left, and it's in the middle of the block. Hayward,
Okay, and if you didn't go down to A Street, if you instead took, you could take another street. What would you do?
Center, Redwood Road.
Okay.
Redwood Road would run right into it.
Unbelievable.
How about the public library, Hayward Public Library, from your house?
Be the same thing going down A Street, and then A, you have to go to the left to B, and it's on the corner. I don't
He's got that map in his head. He can see all these streets. He used to ride his bicycle around.
Last thing I want to talk to you about is the neighborhood that we're in now.
Here.
How about any of the streets around here? Can you tell me any of the street names in the neighborhood here?
No, I cannot.
That's hard. That's a tough one.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize.
I know where Castro Valley Boulevard, but that's where I was
Absolutely.
born and raised.
Absolutely.
But right here, I have to say no, I'm sorry. No, I just live right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy the world
Try
rather
and
than
enjoy our
driving.
area right here.
Okay.
You seem to enjoy your life.
Oh, I have.
The enthusiastic help of amnesics like EP has pinpointed the hippocampus as crucial for recording new memories.
Those places, it was just wonderful.
At the same time, the fact that EP has vivid memories from years before his hippocampus was destroyed means the hippocampus can't be where they're permanently stored.